how she speaks about the situation, because you would think, the average person will feel sorry, they'll apologize and, try to make it up or make things better. But she's different.
You know why I'm here.
Bro, like,
no. Nah, it's not about that though. But you got
recording for?
Because I want these people to know how you slept with my brother.
Whoop-de-doo. Everybody knew except you.
So what that say about you though? What type of girl that say about you?
What you mean? Niggas
what you mean?
Do it. Guys do it. Why can I do it?
But you my brother though.
Okay. Like, what you want, a cookie? Like,
but we got kids because you my baby mom.
Okay, I don't owe you no loyalty.
What you mean you owe me no loyalty? We got a whole kid and I pay the bills.
I'm not your girlfriend. I'm a baby mom. I owe you no loyalty. I used to owe you loyalty. I don't owe you nothing now.
Yeah, but I pay the bills in here.
It doesn't matter. He paid them with you.
Ain't nobody paid nothing with me. I just dropped off $2,500 over here the other day.
And you dropped off 5 bands. Who dropped off
more? What that say about you as a woman though?
It's light, food, kids gotta eat. You're not providing.
Yeah, but we was together for 5 years. Like,
okay.
why you think it's okay to
f
my brother though?
Time don't mean nothing. Time ain't nothing but a number that can change.
I'm just saying though, like that's crazy that you feel like it's alright though, and I'm gonna let the whole world know that you my brother.
You think you can't expose me? No.
No, but I'm gonna expose you with this video though.
Okay.
That you my brother though.
The thing is, the gag is.
No.
You gonna look stupid because you trying to expose me.
No, I'm not gonna look stupid. You gonna look stupid because we got a whole 2-year-old together. You my brother.
Okay, the 2-year-old wasn't there when it happened. Why does it matter?
But I'm just saying though, but like, what was the point of that though? Like, what you get out of that though? Like, you have no self-respect for yourself. You have no self-respect for yourself.
What I got out of it?
See, this shows that you really childish and you're not mature at all in no type of way though.
I'm very mature.
Nah, you're not though. You're really nothing. Nah, but you're nothing though. You're nothing though.
You slept.
And you're really a whore though. You're really a whore. How about that?
That's okay. If you
yeah. But you have no respect for yourself.
You think so?
No respect for yourself. You slept with my brother though.
I'm glad your brother don't think that of me.
No. It's not about that though. It's just, and I'm gonna have some words with him too. But it's like you don't even. Nah, because like I just don't understand why you don't think about things. Like think about how I would feel.
Think about. I don't care about how you feel. Your feelings got nothing to do with me. Go find somebody who cares. Find somebody who gives 2 fucks. I don't care.
That's crazy.
So stop recording me and get out.
That's crazy though. I treated you so good.
You came here for your son.
No, but I treated you when we was together, I treated you so good though.
And why are we not together?
I treated you so, listen, I treated you so.
Why are we not together?
Because you cheated.
Right. That clearly means I didn't care that you treated me that
I'm just saying though, like we was together for 5 years. I'm not simping, I'm just saying though, like you really hurt my feelings with this though.
You're embarrassing yourself.
You had sex with my brother.
Not even 10 minutes.
You had sex with my brother though.
Okay, yeah.
And you think this is a game? Like you really hurt my feelings with this though.
Hey, stop being.
Like, I was such a good dude to you. Like why would you do this to me though?
Why would we simp to somebody that don't care?
But why would you do this to me though? I did nothing wrong to you. I pay the bills in your house still and everything.
You're stupid. You're embarrassing.
Like you don't even care that my brother.
You embarrassing.
Like how don't you care about that though?
You embarrassing.
I'm asking you a question though. Like so you don't feel no way about doing what you did.
Feel nothing.
Are you serious?
You think you're a joke? You see me laughing?
That's crazy, man.
Right, go play with your son. That's why you're here.
No, I'm here to get my son.
Or hurry up so your brother can come.
As a matter of fact, what?
Hurry up and leave so your brother can come over. He's waiting on you.
Man, stop playing with me, man.
Can you leave
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
You want to get Berkeley flyers?
Stop playing with me. See, that's why you about to burn yourself now.
I'm not burning
See what I mean?
You already
Stop playing with me though, man.
Wow. I hope it is a prank. But Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. It was in the gospel, brother, lift up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is a quick lesson going into the fucking adulterous woman, as we tell you to stay away from these type of women. Now I'm reading the comments. This person said that this is a prank. Now, I don't have any other source to substantiate that, but even if it is a prank, so-called prank, this nonetheless do go on, okay? And it happens often than not, especially among our people, because men and women, they have adulterous spirits. You see what I'm saying? And it's nothing for the nigga woman to step out on her dude for whatever reason, because she wants to get back at him, okay, because she feels she can do so, and the fact our women are wicked, man, and these men ain't no better. Because for one thing, I kind of figure, like, what if this is a prank, but they played it off too well, okay? Even if this is a prank, this does happen. I mean, you can find videos on this like every single day. That basically the baby mother sleeping with the best friend or with the brother and all this other shit. It's happened. Okay? It happens, and it happens more often than not. And the fact that this guy is paying the bills in the house, he's simping for her. She said it. She said, "Why you simping? Women don't like that shit, bro." Okay, well, she's not a woman. She's a fucking dog. Okay, but regardless of that, women, they don't like when men are all nice and lovey to them, because women, let's be honest with you, they don't know what the fuck they want. Okay, they want a man, a plaything, a simp, a superhero, all wrapped up in one package of McNiggas, man. Okay, it's like at the same time a woman wants you to express interest in her, but the minute you express interest in her, you're doing too much. Or the minute you show that you like the bitch, all of a sudden now she's pulling away from you. So it's a sick game that these people play, man. And honestly, it's not even worth it. Shut up. It's not even worth it. Okay, it's not even worth it at all. This is why we tell brothers, man, if you can avoid dating a black woman or just any women in general, then do so. Now, we're not telling you that all so-called black women have this mentality, but a great deal of them do. And you have to understand, they're indoctrinated by social media, okay? The women's lib or feminism, Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, Lizzo. These are all heroes or all role models that these women look up to. The Kardashians being the number one. When you look at them, look at the way they dress, look at the comp catchers, look at the long weave or the colorful weave, look at the makeup, and then compare it to the artists that you see on TV. Beyonce, what's this other bitch name? Bad Baby. And it's another one too. What's this damn woman name, man? It's the new sensation, but she's been wilding out. Krishan Rock, whatever her damn name is. And it's just a name, that's just to name a few, man. But nonetheless, this is coming among our people. All right. So, hey, honestly speaking, if this was me, shit, bro, I'd probably have my foot down her fucking throat. You know, just that type of disrespect, that level of disrespect to any man will make any man. I felt like I wanted to go through the screen and grab her ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Put some judgment on her. That way she'll calm all that shit down. Because if this is indeed real, you could tell she's waiting on her to man up, because when he started to kind of come towards her, you see she kind of backed down, and you can see the fear in her eyes. Because she wants somebody to go upside her fucking head, man. She ain't going to respect you unless you do so, which we're not condoning that. But that's how these women get in order. Like the Most High, how he put us in order, he had to beat the hell out of us, man. These women, they got to get judged, period. She is clearly an enemy unto the men, and to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai first and foremost. So look at her spirit. Like I said, this is a skit. Nonetheless, they played it off too well, and this does happen in real life more often than not. So people are spirit.
Hurry up and Lisa, your brother can come over. He's waiting on you.
Man, stop playing on me, man.
Can you get
Stop playing on me.
flyers?
Stop playing on me.
Want to get birthday flyers? Back
Stop
up.
Stop playing on me. See, that's why you about to burn yourself now.
I'm not burning
See what I mean?
You already
Stop
burning.
playing on me, though, man.
Look at her eye. You can tell she ain't right. She ain't right in the spirit, man. But even then, let's just say this video go viral, right? And let's just say if it is real, why ain't she getting arrested for fucking harassment and abuse? That's verbal. That's mental abuse right there. Do you know that? Do you not understand that men go through more verbal and mental abuse because physically they can't beat up on us like that? So therefore, they abuse us psychologically, mentally. This is what they do. They fuck with your mind, man. And if she had the ability to kick his ass, trust me, if 90% of the women had the ability to beat up their men physically, they will do it because they know they can get away with it. And I've seen videos of women beating the shit out their boyfriends. You got 250-pound Resbucia and this Norbin nigga, 115 pounds. She's sitting on him, putting a cooch in his face, man, all types of shit, putting hands on him. But yet Esau never persecute that, because in his mind said, oh, be a man and walk away. No, a real man is to take this and grab her by a fucking hand and put judgment on her, man. Okay? But since this is a quote-unquote skit, then it is what it is. But I'm looking at it as a real-life scenario because it does happen. All right? So I just looked up adultery. Came up 33 times in the King James Version. Exodus 20 and 14, thou shalt not commit adultery. Okay? That's the ultimate penalty of death. That's the penalty of death. You commit adultery, Whether you a man or woman, you get put to death. Okay, if you a man and you sleeping with another man's wife, you will get put to death. Okay, and that was common among Jake. You know, that's common among niggas today. Niggas get off on sleeping with people's babies' mamas, man. Okay, like Young Dolph, he had a song called "Don't Play With Me, Play With Your Bitch." Allegedly, him and Yo Gotti was beefing, or they were beefing, and allegedly he was sleeping with Yo Gotti's baby mama and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? Allegedly. And then what happened to Dolph years down the line? He called 22 bullets, man. Because the Most High ain't playing with you, Jakes, when it comes to this act of adultery. Heard one guy in the truth a while back was going around and sleeping with different brothers' wives and shit. This is why you don't have men around your women, man. Okay? You got some cases that you may meet the wife, you may run into her and say, hey, shalom, sister, and you keep it pushing. But overall, you don't be around another man's wife, man, because you know how women are. You know how lustful they is, how out of order, how the uncontrollable sensations they have in their body, and you know how these men are. I'd be damned if I let any man. I don't give a fuck if I known you 40 years. I won't even let my brother sleep in the same house with me and my female, bro. It's just not gonna go down like that. I don't give a damn if he like other boys. It's the fact he's still a man and he has a rod. And I know the nature of women. Okay. Leviticus 20:10, it says, a man that committed adultery with a man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor wife, and the adulterer and the adulteress should surely be put to death, man. Okay. Your neighbor is another way of saying your brother. So in this case, if this is real, that was his blood neighbor shit, because that's his brother. But oftentimes not, you do have brothers sleeping with the brother's baby mama, man. And then sometimes she end up pregnant. It may not be yours, it may be his. That's why they were screaming in the audience, DNA tests. You see? But like I said, even if it's a skit, this is a real life scenario. It happens. Okay? It says the adulterer and the adulteress should surely be put to death. Okay? Because this is the spirit that Jake is in. Our women and why you think a woman that's in a relationship and she still want to dress like the streets, you think she's doing that for you? When she getting her hair all done, getting her feet done and shit like that. Any other time she walks around the house with no polish on, or she just whatever. But yet when she decides to go out, hang out with her homegirls, or go on a vacation, or she wants to go out and just do whatever, you notice she's all done up. She smells good. She got the hands done, the feet done, the hair done. But yet when she just around the house with you, she's doing none of that shit, man. Because she's worried about how the world looks at her. She's doing it for the attention of other men. This is why the scriptures tell you to keep these women on a leash, man. Okay, it was to the point when men had daughters or wives and they locked them away or they put them away. They didn't even have windows they could look out the, because women, they gravitate to power. You see, they hypergamous, man. So you could be the top dude, but if somebody comes and match your level of competition and ultimately overcome you, she's gonna have eyes for that guy. And it's very unfair, because you got the times that, men, it's a common dominant thing. Like with lions, man. Hey, he protects the man, he protects the pack, the pride. And eventually he gets older, or he gets beat, or he has no testosterone. Then the female lionesses, they will leave his ass, man. Because they don't see any value in him, because they found him a more masculine or a Sigma type male. You see? And that's the same thing with these women. You can bag her, you could put 15 inches of rod in her, be the best guy in the world. But if she has a thing of wanting to be entertained, you take her to a comedy show, or you take her around your homeboys, and you got a homeboy that's known to be funny and just a goof troop, no matter you put a foot long in her, she gonna still be looking at your homeboy. Oh, he's funny, he makes me laugh. Because women, they don't have the ability to choose the right mate. This is the reason why they be in these situations. This is why they become baby mamas. And then some of them are just so wicked to the point they force the man out of their life, man. Okay, I mean, that happened more often than not. A lot of times the man, he's stupid and naive. He deals with a female, and then he has a child by her. And then sooner than later, you realize this bitch ain't shit. And then all of a sudden, he's forced out. And then, he don't even want to have nothing to do with her or the kid. It's a headache, man. This is why we need deliverance. Deuteronomy 5:18, neither should thou commit adultery. Okay. Proverbs 6:32, it says, but whosoever committed adultery with the woman lacking understanding, He that does it destroyed his own soul. It says you destroyed your own soul, man. Okay, because the scriptures goes into stolen waters are sweet, roughly paraphrasing it. Matter of fact, let's go here. Yep, Proverbs 6, and I'm gonna start at verses 24. Even though this is going into doctrine, but you can apply this to the woman too. Keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. You know, she entices you with her looks, her lips. She got that seductive voice, but yet you find out she has a boyfriend. That's happened more often than not, man. Women be more willing to give you the draws when she has a boyfriend than when she's single. It's crazy how that shit work. Because the temptation, Satan, you know. And it says, lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is bought to a piece of bread. And the bread is the basic necessities. And the adulterers will hunt for the precious life. So you got women that's seeking to destroy households, man. You see what I'm saying? They'll look and they'll come and they'll fuck your shit up. Here she got a whole man at home, but yet she wants to come and lay with you to bring hell to your household. And we see a lot of that going on with these Israelites, man. You think these Israelite camps that got all these women festering around like in the IUIC, you think that this ain't going down in the IUIC? You crazy. You know, them guys in there, they are told to get wives from their congregations. And then the wife the whole time, she's lusting after the damn leadership. Especially when they have their little rock band concerts during the Passover. You got niggas up there with the flashy garments. They spitting raps. They acting like buffoons. And then you got the leadership. Everybody worships this nigga's Nate. Comes in on a horse. The beloved bishop, whatever his name, Bishop General Nathaniel Alaga or Nathaniel. And when he comes in on a horse, them other stupid hoes, they see that shit. And then all of a sudden they started lusting after the leadership, man, when she has a man right there. Which proves that women is not supposed to be in your goddamn congregation, man. And you better believe they passing women around in there. It says, by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulterers will hunt for precious life. It says, can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes be not burned? So that's like taking fucking fire, man. I remember Pastor Hart made a point a long time ago. He said, if I get a bucket and I put some coal in it and light the shit on fire, he said, I dare you motherfuckers pick that shit up, man. Like if I got a barrel of hot coal with fire and you pick that shit up, that's the equivalent to adultery, man. You're going to get burnt from that. This is why brothers be careful, man. You know, you go out to these little gatherings and shit like that, and you know a woman is all flirty and flirtatious with you. Sure, she may look good, but it's still wise to ask if she had a boyfriend, man. Because let's just say if you didn't ask and you end up popping her, and then, you know, you go to her house, you end up popping her, and then all of a sudden the nigga walk in, and then he decides to blow your ass away. Hey, the Most High all the time doesn't wink at ignorance, man. But you be like, well, I ain't know. Well, you didn't ask either. You know, sometimes you don't. Most of the time you ask if you got a dude. You know what I'm saying? And then she lie about it, then that's on her. You know, but the Most High don't always weak at stupidity, man. The Lord going like, well, look, nigga, you got your ass fired up because you didn't ask if she had a dude. You know you can't trust these women. Ask next time, man. You know? So be careful when you're dealing with these, especially the fucking black woman, man. And that Edomite woman, too. A lot of times these Edomite women, man, they have boyfriend. They got simp chads that allow them to go out and fuck jig. Like they got something which is called cuckold. You know, these Edomites are paid to watch you bang out their wife, man. This shit is disgusting. You know, but it says, so he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, but whosoever touch her should not be innocent. Okay, and that's the point. Should not be innocent. But men do not despise a thief if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he should restore sevenfold, and he should give all substance to his house. But whosoever committed adultery with the woman lacking understanding, and he that doeth it destroyed his own soul, man. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach should not be wiped away. Okay? For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the days of vengeance. So hey, you better believe that this is a real skit, or if it's a real ordeal, you better believe when the time of hell breaking loose, he's going to go out to his brother, man. Because a lot of times men, they don't react to it because for the simple fact, you know, you got they grow up with their mothers, and then some of them are afraid of getting locked up. And then a lot of Jake is under the impression that shit, it's a woman's world, you know, happy wife, happy life. She commits adultery, fuck it, I gotta step back and walk away. No, man. The best thing you can do is walk away. But hey, if I walk away from a situation like that, you better believe she gonna feel some wrath of some form of fashion. She gonna know, like, yeah, I don't think I want to cross paths with this guy again. He may just fuck me up when he get a chance of it. And that's the type of fear you got to put in these bitches, man. Okay, and we ain't telling you brothers to go be a tyrant or go kick down doors. But if a woman is that goddamn disrespectful, the best thing to do is kick that hoe to the curb, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been kicked that, but I wouldn't even got that. She would have been out of my house. You know what I'm saying? Why are you paying bills there anyway? I never pay bills in anybody's house I'm not living in. I mean, you know, if you got a chick and y'all living separate and she needs help, then yeah, of course. You know, you help out. That's your woman. You're supposed to help out. Give her some money. You know what I'm saying? If you got it like that and you know she's down, then all right, you can pay the bills. But at the same time, you better believe that, hey, I'm going to have access to that fucking house. I'm going to come and go as I please. And I'm going to eat what I want. And that's basically, if I'm paying bills somewhere, that's my house too. Period. All right, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck all that shit. If I'm paying the bills somewhere and I'm helping out, that's my house too. I got keys to the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, look, I'm finna bring the brothers over here. Go to your mama house. And that's what the fuck it's gonna be. Okay? So you Jakes got to get a backbone, man. All right? But Proverbs 9, and I'm gonna start at verses 9, and I'm gonna start at verses 17. It says, stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that our guests are in the depths of hell. Damn. These women have graveyards behind them, man. Oftentimes you see two Jakes get into it. A lot of shootouts and shit happen because of goddamn women, man. Men trying to extort their dominance over each other by trying to pitch some type of toughness for some used up hood bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, nigga want to go out and sell the most drugs, and then before you know it, he's into a shootout with the nigga across the street that he grew up with, all because he wants to impress Keisha so he can get Keisha's respect. But yet, every man that fell behind her is in a graveyard or in jail or on child support somewhere, getting chased by the law. You see, and when you die and you get put to death or go to jail, she's on destroying another soul, man. That's what these women do. That's why, hey, brothers, man, you got to start putting women through a screening process, bro. This ain't no free rides no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? You meet a chick and you like her, you want to deal with her, man. Scrutinize her, man. Like they want to test and scrutinize us. We got to be on this level to deal with low-level trash. Hey, man, start putting their ass on. Hey, we got something which is called the soldier's test, man. Hey, put our ass under that soldier's test. Get 10 questions and ask her if she can do X, Y, and Z. I don't give a fuck how bad this bitch is. If she can't cook, clean, and be submissive, she's automatically disqualified. And that's the mentality that you got to have, especially coming into the times that we in. Because, hey, they getting ready to start coming from every rock under the hole. Bitch going to pop up on your rooftop. Hey, you remember me? Like, oh, man, I ain't seen you since 3rd grade. Here you are, 200 pounds bigger and 7 kids later. You think I'm finna deal with you? No. And this is the type of mentality that Jake need to have, man. Okay? Stop being on their terms. Because this is exactly where it gets you here. Disrespected and dealing with an adulterous baby mother, man. Because honestly, he put a baby in her. He's entitled to her for the rest of his life, man. That's his wife. That's his woman. Which in this case is all backwards because, you know, she's basically a whore. She's playing the field. And I guarantee you that this is not the first man she's laid with. But if this was the first man she's laid with, he's entitled to her. To the day he dies, man. Or she dies, whoever comes first. You see? But this society is completely out of order, man. And I'm going to bring out one more precept. I didn't want to be too long on this. But this is the book of Sirach 26:24. A dishonest woman could tempt shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. Shit, you think she would reverence any man? No, of course not. It says here, a shameless woman should be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Like the scriptures go into how roughly paraphrasing a woman as to a quiet man. This man has been quiet for too long, and I'm using him as an example. Okay, because even if this is a skit, like I said, you have several men that sit back and let their women just run all over them, man. You know what I'm saying? They sit back and they allow this shit. And before you know it, she's racked up enough disrespect for you to the point if you do try to do something, Somebody gonna come and simping for her defense, and before you know it, you're gonna be beat up or in jail or dead, all because you let this shit get out of hand. All right. A harlot should be counted as a spittle, but a married woman is tower against death to her husband. And these women, they don't want to be your wife, man. Okay, they just want the appearance, or they want the appearing of that they're committed to you with their benefits, but they don't want to be. They want to be a partnership with you. They want to be over you. If they realize they can't be over you, let's at least be 60-40. No, let's at least be 50-50 or 49-51, whatever, however it works. They want to be neck and neck with you in a situation. All right, but anyway, a shameless woman should be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced should fear the Lord. Okay, so that's the point, man. So with that, I'm going to end it there, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and a ball. Shalom.